On the beat.
See mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my youth day. Papa Emeka, don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall. Now watch up, I'm raw. Please have they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know.
Chine do voice from under the soil. Brother, don't let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joints with a trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join now, our children go so.
This is my wicked word. This is my Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. I'm really telling you a story about the one lady girl. Pali they go to work to. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. The driver they go. The driver they go. Opposite Udi. But the right hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the Pali boy. See no day for thought. See no day for thought. It better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver waiting. The driver waiting. This is my wicked word. This is my confusion.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me on today's program. Happy Sunday to everyone that is watching out there. I wish you all a very happy Sunday. It is a very wonderful Sunday, and I welcome everyone that have joined us on today's program. We are here once again to speak and share views with the Biafran people. So wherever you are watching from, I welcome you, I appreciate you, and I thank you for being part of the program. Please like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you. Make sure you are sharing this program so that others can join us. Let us have a very quick one. Sundays, we don't normally have a program on Sunday, but whatever happens today, we are going to try as much as possible to have a very quick one. So if you are there and you're watching me and you're hearing me, please let me know if you can hear my voice. If you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me. I want to be sure you're hearing me before I continue the program. Let me know that you're hearing me. Let me know you're hearing me. If you're hearing me, let me know that you're hearing me so that we can proceed on the program. Can you hear me? I need a message there to inform me. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear so that we can be able to anchor this program and do what we have to do. Like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you out there. It is very important so that we can get to as many people as possible today. Speak to the Biafran people, share views as we have always done. You're all welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, in our platform, we support the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I welcome everyone wherever you are joining from. Please like and share the program. Like and share the program. Share to everyone that is close to you. Amuche, my beloved brother, thank you for joining. Amuche, happy Sunday, Amuche. Happy Sunday. I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us, Amuche. I appreciate you, my beloved brother Amuche. You're always there. I hope you can hear me. Amuche. Let me know if you can hear me before I proceed. I want to be sure that you are hearing me. Amuche, can you hear me? It's an emergency one. I don't always broadcast on Sunday, but today I just have to do it. So maybe many people are not going to come around, or hopefully as we go forward, people will begin to join us. So I want somebody to write a message and let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me so that we can continue on the program. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Like and share to all platforms. Share to everyone so that others can join us on this program. What we are here to do is to promote Biafra. Thank you so much, my brother Amuche. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, those who are writing and those who are not writing, I appreciate every one of you. I wish you a very happy Sunday. Esther Okuosa, my beloved sister, thank you so much, Esther. You're here. Happy Sunday, Esther. Happy Sunday. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Esther, for joining. Happy Sunday. Ambassador, greetings. Ambassador, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Ambassador. I wish you a very happy Sunday. I don't normally broadcast on Sunday, but I think I just have to do it today because it's necessary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I welcome everyone that has connected. Please, as you join us, you like the program, share to others so they can join us. I can see Kenneth. Kenneth Nadim. Thank you so much, Kenneth Nadim. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that wonderful response. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Kenneth Nadim. Thank you for that response. So, my wonderful Biafrans that are joining, it is weekend and it is Sunday for our Biafran Christians, our beloved brothers and sisters that are Christians. I wish you a very, very happy Sunday. Many of us have already gone to the church, come back home, and we are resting. And many people in other parts of the world are preparing to go to their churches. And some are still in their churches. That is the diversities of the world. And Biafrans are scattered all over the world. Juliana Obi, thank you so much, my beloved sister Juliana. Happy Sunday, Juliana. Thank you so much. One Norma, yeah, wonderful name. One Norma, thank you so much. Thank you so much, One Norma. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, everyone that is joining, please like and share. Like and share. It is a beautiful Sunday. For those who have gone to their churches, we appreciate everybody. And if you have gone already and come back, I hope you prayed for Biafra. As I have always said, Biafra is our religion. I am first of all a Biafran before I become a Christian that I am. I am first of all a Biafran. And nothing will make me to run away from who I am. I was first of all a Biafran before I became a Christian. An Igbo Biafran. So when I came out from the offspring of an Igbo man, an Igbo woman. I was given birth by Igbo man and Igbo woman, and they were Igbos. They brought me up as Igbo. Then before I happened to become a Christian that I am. So the two, Christianity and being a Biafra, they're not a loggerheads. They are not fighting. You can be a full-fledged Biafran and still keep your Christianity, but keep your mind and heart sane. Don't get deceived by those evil pastors and evil preachers that deceive you, that only extort money from you and confuse you and tell you that it is wrong to fight for your freedom. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. When Christ came on earth to fight, what he fought for, the Bible that we know, that we are reading and we believe in, the fight that Christ fought in the Bible was the Christ who fought for freedom. He fought for freedom of mankind. For the few number of years that Christ was in the world, he was fighting for the freedom of mankind. He fought and fought until he gave his own life for our freedom. So how can somebody tell me because you're a Christian, you're not going to fight for your freedom? Because you're a Christian, you're not going to talk about your nation? Because you're a Christian, people are contributing and performing wonders and doing everything they can to make sure that they get their freedom. And you say, oh, I'm a Christian, I don't talk about Biafra. You're a fool. You're a fool. You don't know whom you are. You don't know who we are. So many of us who are in the Christian families, I am a Christian myself, but it cannot stop me from being a Biafran. And it is not at war. My Christianity is not at war with my Biafranness. And I know who I am. I know what I believe in. I know what I do. I don't do things because people are doing or believe things because somebody come and tell me this and that or preach and give me prophecies and that. No. Things, God created everything the way it should be. It is left for you to apply your common sense and make use of things the way it's supposed to be used. So my Christianity is not at war with my Biafranness. My Biafranness comes first, then my Christianity follows. And that is why we say that Biafra is our religion, in as much as we choose to worship as a Christian, but our real religion is Biafra. That is my religion, Biafra. I don't forget, I can't stop speaking about Biafra. Any place I go. When I go to church on Sunday, I pray for my nation, Biafra. That is my prayer point. When I wake up in the morning, I want to pray. In the evening before I sleep, my prayer point is Biafra. For us to have a place where we can exist as a human being and be able to associate with people as sane people. So my fellow Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you that have made out their time to join us. Let us worship here as Biafrans. In as much as it's Sunday. So many of us, like myself, I've gone to church and come back, and I see here to worship as a Biafran. And some are still there praying for Biafran. And some will still go there later on. But don't ever forget to fight for your freedom. Do not ever forget to fight for your freedom. Don't ever. Because the person you believe in, the person you are praying for, the person you're standing with, as a Christian, Christ, all his life was fighting for freedom of mankind. Throughout the existence of Christ, he fought for the freedom of mankind until he died in the course of that fight for freedom. He gave his life for man to be free. How many of you today, Christians, are willing to give their life for Biafra to be free? How many of you Christians are ready to lay down their life for the freedom of their nation? How many of you? So many people that are causing confusion today, causing confusion right, left, and center, and hindering our movement, hindering our freedom. Some of them are Christians. Some of them are Christians. But the same person that established that religion upon which the foundation is being led fought for freedom of mankind until he gave his own life for the freedom of mankind. And you come, you claim you're a Christian. Yet, you cannot devote yourself to fight for the freedom of your own people. You cannot even support financially, you cannot support morally, you cannot even wake up and pray. Instead, you stand on the discouraging path. You discourage people from fighting for their freedom. Yet, you claim to be a Christian. I don't know the kind of Christian you are. Neither do I know the kind of Christianity you believe in. Because we know Christians are people that live a Christ-like life. And that Christ, or from whom the name was created, Christian, fought for freedom of mankind until death. He fought for the freedom of mankind until he gave his own life into it. But today, how many pastors in the Zoological Republic are willing to lay their life down speaking about the freedom of the people? Go to their church today. Many of their sermons, they are not going to mention about the atrocities of the government in their churches. Some of them are so scared that they can't even mention Biafra when they are praying. They can't mention it. They can't speak about the evil of the Janjaweed in our land. Instead, when you see them talking about Biafra, they talk down on our people. Instead, they join the government to instigate violence against us. They join the government to call us names. They join the government to paint us evil, even when they know that we are innocent and we are doing what we have to do. What kind of a Christian are you? How can you claim to be a Christian, yet the very person you claim to be following, upon whom that name was given, fought for the freedom of mankind until he died? What about you? How many of your pastors are donating money for the freedom of the Biafran people? Even though in the Zoological Republic, Biafrans are the highest contributor to the churches. They are the highest contributors to the churches. It is Biafrans. Biafrans are this place where you have 99% of Christians. 99%. I can bet you, even the ones who claim to be traditionalists, they were Christians before. And that is why I use that 99%. Those who claim not to be anywhere or this or that, they were Christians before they decided to maybe withdraw for one reason or the other, maybe for one thing they have seen or another. So that is why I use that 99%. Unlike in the Southwest. In the Southwest, it is 50-50 in Oduduwa land. In Oduduwa land, it is 50-50. You have the traditionalists, you have the Muslims, and you have the Christians. In the North, it's majority Muslims. So the highest contributor in all the mega churches you are seeing are the Biafran people. But yet, none of them deem it fit to support the restoration of Biafra. None of them deem it fit to encourage the freedom of the Biafran people. And I can bet you some of them, the reason they do not want us to be free is because they feel that once we are free, they cannot be getting those mega members they are getting. That money that they are extorting from people, they can't extort it anymore. They feel that when they have the mega churches, they cannot extort that money anymore. And that is why you see them doing what they are doing, behaving the way they are behaving, and going the angle they are going. But I bet you, if you are genuinely a Biafran, nobody is going to distract you, nobody is going to deter you, and nobody is going to misdirect you. You must continue to stand on the truth and nothing but the truth. So, my fellow Biafrans, I welcome every one of you. And as we proceed on the message of today, I want to, first of all, use this opportunity to thank everyone that participated in yesterday's fundraising. Everybody that participated in that fundraising yesterday, I appreciate you. I welcome you. I thank you for being part of that fundraising. It was really, really amazing and a thing of thanks. It was really, really amazing. I appreciate everyone that participated on that fundraising. Men and women, it was amazing. People turned out on the fundraising, and Biafrans, we are donating and donating and donating the best way they can, as always. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of us. Bless us abundantly. Whatever you have committed in the course of that very journey, more and more and more is going to come your way. Whatever you have contributed, you'll be blessed more and more. Chukwu Okike Abiama is going to shower you with more blessings as you contribute to that very fundraising yesterday. You will never lack. You will never lack. I appreciate everybody. Even in the midst of all the trials and temptation, in the midst of all the confusion, in the midst of all the troubles that are coming right, left, and center, all the deceit, Biafran people are standing tall and they are standing strong. I sincerely appreciate every single one of us that made it to that fundraising. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to strengthen all of you. Maybe some of you will be worried that it was not streamed. It was not streamed yesterday. It is the direction of the government. The government decided to make it that way, and everybody has to come into the Zoom to watch and participate yesterday. So most of you might be thinking it is the making of the media, or maybe we in the media intentionally did that. No. It is the decision of the government. So it wasn't our decision. The government made that decision that it would not be streamed. So it was done in that way so that Biafrans can be able to participate effectively. And it was a success. I appreciate every one of you that participated. And I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide and protect every one of us. My fellow Biafrans, remember, it is confession time. If you look at the topic I chose today to discuss on this very sermon of Sunday sermon, I call it, the big confession. If you don't like what you are reaping, you better change what you've been sowing. If you do not like what you are reaping, you better change what you've been sowing. That is the topic I want to discuss today on today's Sunday sermon on Biafra restoration. This sermon, I want people who want to participate to click the link and join me. Feel free to click the link and join me so that we can be able to express ourselves and say our views on this very Sunday sermon. The topic says, the big confession. If you don't like what you are reaping, you better change what you've been sowing. The time to reap what you sow has come. The time to reap what you sow has come. Many of us have seen the drama that is unfolding on different platforms. We are seeing different kinds of blackmail and propaganda flying right, left, and center. We have seen a lot of things going on. I know many people will be thinking, why so? Including those who are involved in these atrocities today. They are crying. They say when you are pointing with somebody with one finger, the other four is turning back to point at you. When you point someone with one finger, the other four will turn back and point at you. And that is what is happening today. I have said this several times, that there is life after this very pursuit of Biafra. There is life after pursuit of Biafra. In the pursuit of our freedom, there is no permanent friend and there is no permanent enemy. Do not create enmity for yourself because of the cause of Biafra. Do not create enmity for yourself or engage in something that you're not sure about. Don't get involved. Any topic that comes your way and you know you can't discuss it, you better stay away from that topic. Say what you know and don't say what you don't know. Because whatever seed you sow is what you're going to reap. You see that those that sow the seed of confusion in the pursuit of Biafra today, they are reaping the seed they have sowed. And I laugh when I see them complain and cry. I laugh. How can you sow yam and you expect to reap cocoyam? How can you sow yam and you want to reap cassava? Whatever you sow, that is what you're going to reap. If you want to reap peace, you must begin to sow peace. If you want to reap orderliness, you must begin to sow orderliness. If you want to reap respect, you must begin to sow respect. You're welcome, my beloved sister Stella. I hope you prayed for us in the church. I hope you prayed for Biafra. I've gone and come back already because of our time is different. I've gone long. We went to church and come back also. So we are here now embarking on our Sunday sermon on Biafra restoration. You're welcome, my beloved sister Stella Uzuka. So whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. You see those who came and sowed the seed of discord after we have fought gallantly. We fought gallantly to make sure that the redeclaration of Biafra is done. We fought against the Janjaweed. We fought against the governors. We fought against the politicians. We fought against Ohaneze Ndibo. We fought against the enemies of Biafra. We fought against the allies of Nigeria. We fought against the global conspiracy. And we won. But all of a sudden, somebody within us turned around and began to fight against us. Somebody that went for hunting with us turn around and begin to see us as the animal he wants to hunt. That our leg looks like the leg of antelope and begin to shoot on us. And the whole world was watching. Biafrans were watching. And some people ignorantly followed him. Today, they are reaping what they have sown. You see chaos in their camp today. And they are crying and complaining. But the most beautiful thing is that in the midst of that chaos, confession upon confession. Today, what you see is that every single thing they have accused those of us that are standing with the government, everything they have accused us is what they have been doing. And they confirmed it themselves. Every single thing they have been doing is what they have been accusing us. When they tell you you are agent of government, Nigerian government is paying you, governors is paying you. Meanwhile, they are the ones receiving the salary day in, day out. They accuse you of working against the Biafran freedom. Meanwhile, they are the one who has that plan. Every single thing they have accused us. Finally, it is what they are confessing to. And they are not ashamed about it. They are not ashamed about it. They don't even care. They don't feel it. They don't give a damn about it. People are coming out to confess gladly that they were receiving salary. They were paid to do what they are doing. Confessing to know that the person they intentionally followed to fight against the United States of Biafra never had any plan for the Biafran people. This is the accusation they have folded, they gathered together, and they have been accusing our Deputy Prime Minister of this same thing, which is exactly what they do. That is why, you see, this language hijack, I don't like to use that evil language hijack. There are certain languages that have been abused in the course of this very struggle. Some languages have been abused, and I don't like to use them because they have been abused. And most time, the people that use these languages are the real culprits. They are the people you cannot trust. The people that use these languages are the people you can never ever trust. I am going to mention some of those languages. You see the word hijack. Anybody you see that is very common and constant in using hijack, watch that very person closely. That is exactly the mission the person has. Anybody that you see, whenever he or she speaks, she can never complete a sentence without using hijack and hijack and hijack and hijack. Watch them closely. This is their mission. That is what they are intended to do. The next word that have been abused is saboteur. Those people that it is very easy for them to call somebody a saboteur. Maybe just because he asked you for something and you refuse. Maybe because you just had a little argument with him. Maybe because you have a disagreement with him on a certain issue. Immediately, they tag you saboteur. These are the main saboteurs. And they sabotage with every single thing on their way. They can sabotage every single thing in their pathway. These people are everywhere. They are in the east. They are in the west. They are in the north. They are in the south. This group of saboteurs are everywhere. Anybody you see in the course of this struggle, that is, it doesn't amount to anything for them to call you a saboteur. In a very simple argument, a very simple misunderstanding, these are people you have to be aware of. Those ones that can easily complain of hijack. Before you make one or two statements, they say you have hijacked. These are the main people whose mission are only hijacking. We have seen it play out. But the most disturbing thing is that some of us, even when Chukwu Okike have done even the things we are supposed to do, yet they lock up their brain. They don't want to hear. They don't want to understand. Are we supposed to be advising anybody at this point in time to know where you're going to follow, to know the direction you will go, to know whom you support and who you not support? Are we supposed to be doing that at this time? You're welcome, my brother DJ Daga. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Are we supposed at this point in time to be begging somebody and say, oh, come and join me. Oh, come and do here. Oh, don't go there. Oh, don't go there. Oh, come on there. This is the right person. This is not the right person. Are we supposed to be talking about that now? Chukwu Okike Abiyama have done everything he can do for us. So merciful God. A very merciful God. He has done everything for us to break things down for us to understand. And yet, you fail to understand. Are you going to blame God? You blame yourself. My brother, the Jeda guy, I hope you prayed for us. I hope you prayed for us. It is very important. So, my fellow is it still right for us to be begging people? You beg people. Oh, come on, follow this way or that way. It is not right. Every single thing in this Biafra restoration, Chukwu Okike Abiyama have helped us to make it open. Every single battle is fought in the open. No one is fought in the secret. They are all fought in the open. We have had leaders that can be able to explain things to a layman understanding. Upon the fact that our leaders explain things in a layman understanding, Chukwu Okike Abiyama also gives us a position that will help us to make our decisions. How can you imagine? After the confessions that are coming from these people that call themselves, these individuals that call themselves fallback or whatever they call themselves, after these confessions they are making, you still see some people lining up behind them to cheer them up. They turn their camera to make video. You still see people lining up to watch them. Even in the midst of all the revelation that they themselves made with their own mouth, the confession they are making, you still see people lining up with them. That is human being for you. Even if the devil comes on the planet Earth with two horns and a tail and decide to fight, he will get followers. If Satan appears with his original form and his wickedness, there will still be followers. That is the beauty of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Chukwu Okike Abiyama never forced anybody to do anything. The only thing he will do is to make sure you understand what you are doing from the beginning. For those of us who are Christian, from the beginning, before the fall of man, Chukwu Okike Abiyama did not hide anything to them. He told them clearly, this is the tree of life. This is the tree of death. If you eat this tree, you will live forever. You eat this tree, you will die. He didn't hide anything. And that has continued. The choice remains our choice to make. And because of our inquisitiveness, we want to know those things we didn't know. We went and eat the fruit of death, which have now made it that man will live and die. That freedom remains. The freedom to make a choice, it remains with us. You have the right to decide what you want, how you want it, what you want to do. That is why in every broadcast I still remind you of freedom of association. Wherever you feel you're going to lay your tent, make sure that the decision is yours. That is the most important thing, so that you don't live in regret. So tomorrow you wouldn't say, oh, it is because of what I hear Chuk Survivor saying. That was why I changed. Oh, it is because of what I heard from my sister. Oh, it is because of what my mother told me. Oh, because it's what is my pastor told me. Oh, because it is what Mr. A or Mr. B told me. No. You will be accountable to whatever you do. Whatever you sow, you will reap. If you sow yam, you are going to reap yam. You sow peace, you will reap peace. You sow disaster, you will reap disaster. You sow confusion, you will reap confusion. And there is no way you can escape it. You can't escape it. You can't escape it. A lot is happening. My beloved brothers and sisters, the battle has intensified. And we are going to continue to do what we know how to do best. Our people, as we speak, are facing a great, great challenge. But instead of us focusing on that, we are busy gossiping and sabotaging each other. The greatest sabotage that happens was what happened in the 29th of November 2024. After the declaration, people begin to fight against the United States of Biafra instead of protecting and defending the land. The greatest crime that was committed was when they went into our military. The Liberation Army became divided. The Liberation Army became weakened. Instead of funding the Liberation Army, they began to push propaganda and blackmail. They created division in the family. They went ahead to encourage the Liberation Army to step down instead of increasing their force. Today, the result of that is happening. The result of that is happening. People created so many confusion. People rose up and they began to fight against their own. The declaration of Biafra that we all agree that Biafra will be declared. Something they know that is the reason Mazi Simon Ekpa took all the risk he took. That is the reason Mazi Simon was detained. Mazi Simon Ekpa kept the template and he said, after the declaration, we are going to intensify the fire. We are going to make the Zoological Republic too hot, Biafran territory too hot for Nigerian soldiers to be there. But instead of doing that, they watered it down. Somebody watered it down, claiming to be whatever, I don't know. Even when Mazi Simon Ekpa made it clear and gave a surrogate to lead and guide, they came and said they are in charge. Today, do you know how many commanders we have lost because of that confusion? Today, as we speak, our Liberation Army is under heavy attack because of these very atrocities. Today, there is confusion in Biafra land. Many Biafrans have lost their life because of this. Before I came online, I watched a video of what is happening in Omaka. Omaka, as we speak, today, this morning, they are on the run. The Nigerian military is entering into villages everywhere in Omaka, and they are chasing people away. I don't know if I can be able to bring up that video. I saw that. Many of you must have seen the video on our WhatsApp groups. Some of you who are in the WhatsApp groups, you must have seen those videos. You must have seen the videos. And this is what we are talking about. This is what we say we don't want to continue to see. This is why we have been crying and saying we don't want this to happen. But some people decided that they know better. That they know better. Today, Biafra land is insecure, more insecure than it has ever been. Today, the Zoological Republic military can boldly walk into Biafra land to threaten Biafran people, to threaten our villages. I saw videos where tankers were entering in communities in Biafra land, entering into communities, and people were running helter-skelter. This is something that cannot happen. If we are standing together, doing what we have planned to do, but instead of doing that, they created division. They created confusion. They created obstruction. They made sure that we didn't speak on one voice. Agent paid by the Zoological Republic And because of the love of money, some people sold their conscience. They sold their conscience. And today, as we speak, the whole people are on the run. And the evil of betraying Biafra is that whatever you sow, you are going to reap. As the Zoological Republic military are ransacking Biafran territory. In the same way, the Fulani terrorists are running rampage everywhere. Fulani terrorists are entering. And today, those ones who are acting as informants against the Biafran people, today they are receiving the fruit of their labor. With that same mouth you used to abuse the ESN that was protecting you, that same mouth you are going to use to beg them to come back to you. But then it is too late. It is too late. When you see videos that are coming out, the kind of confidence and boldness that the Janjaweed has today, something that cannot happen during the time of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon. Let me see if I can get that video. You see what is happening. You know, Marca today, they are entering everywhere, unstopped, unchecked. The military are going into places. Why are they able to do that? It is because some of us have decided to be sabotaging themselves, and they think they are sabotaging the Biafran people. They are sabotaging themselves. You can see the video that is playing there. What you are watching there is happening in Umaka. This happened in Umaka. Everybody is running helter-skelter. You can see their tank, armored tank in a place where there is no war. In an area where there is no war. You can see a place where there is no war. That is where the zoo is coming in. This is happening in Omaka. You see people running helter-skelter. You see people scared to their head. And many people have been shot with the information we are getting. Any young man they come across in that Omaka, they gun the person down. Any young man they come across, the person is gone. This is happening in Omaka. Demolishing houses, using their armored tank, walking in the streets. You can imagine. Scaring people. These things are possible because we do what we are supposed to do. We refuse to take responsibilities and do what we are supposed to do. Today, you see the result of our foolishness. You see the result of our foolishness today. The same people that are acting as informant against the Biafran people, what are you going to do today? You don't want the ESN. You don't want to support the protection of your area. Every one of us know that the governors and the politicians are not interested to save you. Only you will save yourself. And if you fail to save yourself, it is your own. How long shall we continue on this path? How long shall we continue to see this and talk this? There is another warning that is coming. We have been talking about it, but people call it a joke. I want you to listen to this voice message that was delivered. Pay attention to this voice message. It is a warning. Maybe you will hear the name of your village in this very intel that came in. Maybe you will hear the name of your village so that you can tell your village people to begin to prepare themselves. As the military are coming in uniform, so the Fulani people are having the space to come in. This military you see here are creating room for Fulanis to come in, because they know that the ESN has been stopping, the Liberation Army of Biafra have been stopping them. The Liberation Army of Biafra has been stopping these people for a very long time. They cannot have that free way to come in. They can't have that free way to come in. But because of all those unnecessary things, because of the work these idiots are doing, that is why they have that chance to come in and penetrate. That is why they have the chance to come in. But I bet you, wherever you are as a Biafran, you must stand strong and stand tall. Do not allow any propaganda or blackmail to get you. Do not allow the enemies to overtake you. Do not allow the word of the enemies to affect you. Try as much as possible to always listen to the right word and support your government, the United States of Biafra. I want us to pay attention to this voice message. It is sad. It's left for you either to take it serious or not to take it serious. It is entirely your own business. The information we pass here, whatever you do with the information, is entirely your business. We can't take decisions for you. It is you that will decide what you do with the informations that you're getting. So I want you to pay attention to this voice message. Listen carefully so that you will know if your village is involved. If your village is involved, you will begin to rally around and call the attention of your youths, because the Liberation Army will not be everywhere at the same time. We have won for a very long time, calling people, but nobody seems to be paying attention. Finally, the hour has come. The Fulani Janjaweed are taking position in every part of Biafra land. The Fulani Janjaweed are trying everything they can to occupy as many space as they can. And anything could happen. We must be warned. Oh, I can't find this again. I can't find it. Okay, maybe I'm going to look for it again later on there, because it is important. It's very important. An investigation that was done on the operation of the Fulanis in Biafran territory. And many parts of Biafra land have been taken over by the Fulani Janjaweed. Many parts of Biafra land have been occupied by the Fulanis, being sponsored and supported by Nigerian government. Nigerian government have been making a way for them, creating room for them to cause havoc, creating room for them to cause damages. But you as a Biafran, you must be able to know what is right for you. Support your government, protect yourself. Nobody can protect you. Nobody will. Some of us have been deceived to believe that somehow somebody out there is going to fight. Nobody's going to defend you. We have to learn to defend ourselves. And the time is now. If you do not defend yourself, nobody's going to defend you. Nobody will. The only thing the government of Nigeria is doing is to make sure that we lose our defense. That is the major job Nigerian government have. They want to make sure that Fulani Janjaweed takes over everywhere. It is a laid down plan. But instead of us to focus on this, some of us are listening to propaganda and blackmail. And the reason these people are succeeding today is because of what these idiots have done. If this so-called fallback group did not walk away, by now we would have made a lot of success. We would have made tremendous progress. We would have gone so far. But look at the weakness. The instruction that was given by Mazi Simon was that after the declaration, we are going to defend our territory. That is what we are supposed to be doing. By now, we are supposed to be sealing up Biafra land. But instead of sealing up Biafra land, they kept us busy defending, explaining, and explaining. Take, for example, how would somebody who claimed to be fighting for Biafra sue the United States of Biafra to court? How can you say you are fighting for Biafra? You want freedom. And that freedom, the move was made on the 29th of November 2024, declared you were part of it, and you even signed. You put your signature. You put in your signature. You put in your signature and say that you support the restoration of Biafra. And all of a sudden you turn around and you sue the same United States of Biafra that you support. This is sad. This is really, really sad. It is really, really sad. But no matter what they did, today it is much more clearer than before. And we can see it clearer today that these people are the real agents of the zoo. Just as I told you, anybody that is very fond of accusing you, oh, he's a saboteur, oh, he's this or that, oh, he's a paid agent, oh, governors are giving money. Watch them closely. They are the ones that are committing that crime of which they are accusing you of. In most cases, they are the one committing the crime. But if they are the first people to accuse you so that people will remove attention from them. Our real enemy is Nigerian government. And we must face the British Nigerian government with everything we have to get out. Those who are distracting us and they want us to be talking about them and stop talking about Nigerian government, they are going to lose. They are wasting their time. Because we know the main culprit. The main culprit is the Zoological Republic government. They have done a lot of evil against us. And they continue to do evil. They do not want us to succeed. Today, they have activated global conspiracy against Biafrans. And this conspiracy is going round and round and round and round everywhere. A global conspiracy, a heavy one. And I bet you we will never forgive and we will never forget. More especially what the Finland government have done to us. Finland knows our story. And they know our prime minister better than we do. But still yet, they decided to play into the hand of the zoo. How can you explain that? How can you explain that? Finland that knows every single thing about us. They know what we have been through. And they know what we are going through. But yet, they choose to play into the hands of the enemy. It is very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Because of their own economic interests, they decided to sell their conscience. They sold somebody who worked for them and served them with everything in him, and yet they sold him out. The only thing that made them to do that is nothing but their selfish interest. Selfish interest. Because of their selfish interest, they don't care about us. They do not care what happens to us. All they care about is themselves. That is what they care about. And because that is what they care about, should we be the ones to bother about them? Are we supposed to be the ones worried about them? No. We are not supposed to be the ones to be worried about them. Let me check this post that was made in the government platform. Let us go through this post that was made in the government platform. This is the platform of our government, the United States of Biafra government. He said, Finland must appoint a special envoy or representative to look into the Biafra matter for a more effective policy decision making. Of course, they have to, because the decisions they are making now, I wouldn't say they don't know. They know. They do what they are doing intentionally, but because of their selfish interest, they decide to sell their conscience. But how long will they continue on this path of evil? How long? For how long will Finland continue on this path of evil? It is evident that the Finnish foreign ministry lacks comprehensive information about current situation in the territories of the independent United States of Biafra. It's either the person they are sending there is not telling them the right thing, or they are pretending to sleep. There are two things. Because the atrocities of the Zoological Republic now is not hidden, it's in the open. Therefore, it is imperative that they appoint representatives to examine Biafra-related matters in order to support more informed and effective policy decisions. Because they are just entangling themselves with evil. And that is sad. The current Finland government is turning a blind eye to the atrocities committed against Biafrans. Their silence in the face of suffering. Their complicity through inaction or selective diplomacy undermine the very value that they claim to uphold. You know, initially we thought that Finland is a very responsible country, but from what we are seeing, they are nowhere near responsible. Very, very irresponsible in their decision making and in their actions. If they can be able to join hand with the terrorist governments to hold a man who has served them effectively, then what do you expect? The president of Finland, Alex Stubb, has been seen shaking hand with His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Alex Stubb knows our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa very, very well. He knows him one-on-one. So when we talk about this global conspiracy and complicity of Finland with Nigeria, it is not just a made-up story. It is because of the fact we have. The Finnish Prime Minister, Peter Orpo, has openly supported his party member, Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. At a point in time, they were all giving support to Master Simon Ekpa. What happened? What happened? Finland Defense Minister was likewise pictured engaging with Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. All four men are members of the same political party, National Coalition. Now you understand the confusion. These people knows Master Simon Ekpa as per one-on-one. They know him. They know what he stands for and what he believes. and they are the same party. So you can imagine what could make them to turn around and begin to go against Mazi Simon Ekpa, a man that they know very well. They know, they've interacted with him. And yet today, these same individuals have chosen to collaborate with the terrorist regime in Nigeria to label Prime Minister Simon Ekpa a terrorist. A move clearly motivated by economic interests tied to the vast oil and natural gas reserve in Biafra land. Something that even Mazi Simon Ekpa has promised them. They're going to get, and there is no way they will not get it when we are free. But human beings, for what they are, with their NATO and the pressure from United Kingdom, they fall. This decision was not born out of ignorance. The current Finnish government could have pursued maturely beneficial bilateral relationship with the government of Biafra, securing access to these vital resources in good faith and through legal international cooperation. Instead, they choose to side with the oppressor and occupiers, Nigeria, at the cost of countless Biafran lives. The United States of Biafra possess an abundance of natural resources, is fully capable of supplying its allies and friends with what they need. At humanly rates, Finland could have been one of those allies. If they have done well, there is no way they will not get all these resources that is making them to sell Mazi Simon Ekpa or to take the life of Biafra. They will get it abundantly. But they have chosen to follow the side of the devil, to follow a terrorist government. So we ask, why do Biafrans have to die over a deal between one solar corps and Nigeria that will require natural gas from Biafra land to operate? Was Sila choosing for a 30 megawatt power plant project in Nigeria? Because of that, they sold their conscience. They sold a man who gave his life and love to them. The evil of the world. And we will never forget. This is our Prime Minister with prominent men in Finland. You can see our Prime Minister in picture. This is our Prime Minister with the current president in picture, one-on-one, a fellow party member. One-on-one. How can this man be a terrorist? This is their defense minister. One-on-one with our prime minister in picture. How can this man be a terrorist? A man who has served. Look at him with his party members, the only black man among them, with all the active members of the party. How can this man be a terrorist? Mazi Simon Ekpa is not just an ordinary citizen. He is not an illegal immigrant in Finland. He is a man who has sacrificed and fought for Finland, served on different capacity, but yet they choose to give him up for their own selfish interests, for resources. The evil that men do, we always chase them around, hunt them and live with them. Our prime minister has not committed any crime known to man, but they have decided to betray him. And we will not keep silent. We will continue to speak and speak the best way we can. We, the Biafran people, the only evil we did is that we came together and said that we do not want to be part of the zoo anymore. The Biafrans came together, conducted a self-referendum, where the Biafran people voted and said, enough is enough. We no longer want to be part of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. And they voted in a self-referendum. That is the only crime we have committed. Nigeria activated global conspiracy, and because of this, they want to take us out by all means necessary. It's been all out war against the Biafran people in all fronts. Whatever we say, nobody is paying attention. Whatever we do, nobody is paying attention. But I bet you, they cannot stop us. It doesn't matter how they try. They will never succeed. It does not matter what they do. They will never succeed. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching, we have a very serious issue at hand. And every one of us must rise up and do what we have to do. We must do what we have to do. Every one of us must do what we have to do. Do not allow the enemies to take over us. Do not allow enemies to take our territory. They are trying as much as they can. They are fighting day in, day out to take over our territory. We must not allow that. We must not allow them to take our territory. Wherever you are, you must put in your best. Support the United States of Biafra for victory. Support the United States of Biafra for success. For those who are supporting already, joining the fundraising on a daily basis, Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to guide and protect you and secure you. My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate everyone that has been with us on this very short broadcast that I made just by 1 hour. And tomorrow, by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, we are going to try as much as we can to be part of this very program. We will try as much as possible tomorrow to do what we have to do and join the program tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we're going to hold our full program. You know, normally I don't always join. I don't always come online on Sundays. Only some few times I will come on to make some broadcasts, but not always. And today I just decided to pick out some time to spend some few hours with my fellow Biafrans, and I encourage Biafrans. We must not give up. A lot is happening. There is war going on in our territory, and the war is intensifying. More especially the war that is being waged by Nigerian government and their terrorists. Nigerian government and the terrorists. Biafra is under siege. We are only praying that our Prime Minister and our Master Nandekam should join us as soon as possible, so that we can focus on these enemies. There is no time. There is no time. A lot has happened already. It is not to scare you. It's not to make you afraid, but it is the truth that we must tell. Sometimes when I come to this platform and say, I'm not saying it for you to be afraid. I'm not telling you this thing for you to be scared. Neither am I telling you to be happy. I am telling you what is happening and what is about to happen, so that you can get yourself prepared. That is the essence of coming online on a daily basis and talking to Biafran people, so that you wouldn't say you are not warned or you are not told. We don't want anybody to be taken unaware. Our bushes are surrounded. And as you know, the Liberation Army of Biafra cannot be everywhere at every time. They are doing their own job. Okigwe now is under fire. Okigwe is under continuous attack. And the Liberation Army, they are fighting their best to secure the land. We must have to continue to pray for them and continue to support them the best way we can. I appreciate everyone that has joined us on this quick broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we will continue to engage on this Sunday broadcast. Very short 1 hour broadcast on every Sunday. We will keep it on and see how far we can go. Thank you so much for being part of the program. May Chukwu Okike Abiam continue to guide and protect every one of us that have participated on this program. May Chukwu Okike Abiam guide and protect our Deputy Prime Minister. May Chukwu Okike Abiam guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. We pray for his freedom as soon as possible. May Chukwu Okike Abiam guide and protect our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We pray for his freedom as quick as possible. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our leaders shall prosper. Thank you for being part of this program, and I will see you tomorrow same time. Please make sure you are around tomorrow same time. We are going to discuss some important issues, and we are going to set some records out. Thank you so much for joining. Stay blessed and see you again next time.
Yeah, my dear, on the beat.
I see Mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the new for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Pekin don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know, babe.
Chinedu voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joints with a trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join, our children go so.
This is not wicked word. This is not confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I'm really telling you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. The river they go. The river they go. Opposite Udi. But the lucky hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver. The driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the party boy. See no day for talk. See no day for talk. If we better better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver wait you. The driver waiting. One girl said, this is not wicked word. This is not confusion word. Listen to Palibran. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. The driver they go. The driver they go. Opposite Udi. But the right hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road. I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver. The driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the Pali boy. See no day for talk. See no day for talk. If you better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver wait you. The driver wait